Well, recently I had the Cadillac ATS sedan and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So Cadillac says, if you thought that was good, check out the ATS V. And the V is the performance division of Cadillac, direct from racing, and they put a whole lot of stuff into these cars to make them really quite special. So the ATS is the smallest car in the Cadillac family, therefore it has the greatest power to weight ratio. It comes standard with a carbon fiber hood. This car has the optional carbon fiber package, which gets you a splitter on the bottom that's made out of carbon fiber vents over the hood, sills down the side, and a diffuser out the bottom of the bumper. And this car looks menacing as well because it sits wider on its track to make room for the bigger wheels. Those fenders flare out. The great thing also is Cadillac offers this car in a sedan or a coupe and a manual. Inside is comfortable and sporty. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on the inside design of the ATS V because it's very similar to the ATS sedan that I reviewed just about a month ago. What you will notice are these beautiful Recaro seats. They're heated, they're power operated. You get Alcantara steering wheel, and in this particular car, you get a manual shifter covered in Alcantara as well. But what I want to talk about is what's inside the head unit, the Cadillac user experience. They have a PDR. So you take an SD card, and there's a slot inside the glove box, and you slide the SD card in there to record. And when you get in there, you can actually see different ways to view the performance data recorder. So what does it do? There's a little camera right up there, and it shoots forward through the windscreen, and it takes an image, and then it puts an overlay over top of it. And there's even a performance timing setting that allows you to basically mark a spot on a racetrack, and every single time you go past that spot, pretty typically the start-finish line, the GPS in the car actually can record your lap time, which is very, very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this car up because it's got a special engine. I'll show you the performance data recorder as we go along and talk about this car. Okay, I'm going to throw some numbers at you. 464, 445, 3.62. What does that mean? 464 horsepower, 445 pound-feet of torque, 3.6 liter V6 with 2 turbocharger. And then on top of that, you've got a really well-balanced car, front engine, rear wheel drive with the 3rd generation magnetic ride control, all controlled through a mode setting here in the center of the car. And it sounds good too. And you can see the different modes as we go to the performance data recorder. The first one I want to show you is just what would be kind of like the dash cam. This is great for protecting yourself when you're driving in everyday commuting. Then you've got sport. This is what sport looks like. And then you have track, which gives you your G's and other dynamic settings. So it's a lot of fun to have, to use, and to show your friends and even share on social media. Now, as powerful as this car is to get you going, you need a system just as powerful to stop you. And that's where you get the Brembo brakes involved. They're 6-piston in the front and they're 4-piston in the back, and they do a wonderful job. But what I love about the ATS, I said it in the sedan and I'm saying it with this more high-performance version, it's the balance of the car, it's the directness of the steering, it's the response. This is a driver's car to the next level. And I really, as I said in the ATS sedan video with just their 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo, this is a car worthy of anybody's consideration. And considering the price and what you get with this car, it's a relative bargain in the 400-plus horsepower arena. In this case, 464, 464 horsepower. All right, I want to slow down and just take a minute to talk about the other side of this car, the everyday livability. Can you live with a 464 horsepower car? Well, yeah, you can. This car has got that magnetic ride control, and it adapts to the road basically every inch you drive, 1,000 times per second. So if you're not driving aggressively, it settles the suspension into a more relaxed, laid-back commuter car. So it's the kind of car you could get up in the morning, drive to work, and then when you get a nice open country road on the weekend, flog it and have some fun. But it doesn't beat you up. It's a really amazing way that they've been able to achieve a comfortable yet aggressive car when you want it to be. If you don't believe me, take this car out for a drive. You will be a believer. ATS V. This is a special car. This Cadillac ATS V starts at just over $68,000, and you get a lot of car for your money with 464 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, great balance, a lot of fun. So the owner absolutely could wring the most out of it, but probably won't. It'll be used every single day. And on that front, I was really impressed by just how easy it is to drive in everyday situations. Comfortable, relaxed. So I was impressed with the ATS sedan. The ATS V just takes it to a very high level.